Firefighters aren't the only people working on the fire. Several farmers and ranchers had to create fire breaks, and then they were moving their animals to safety today. Local News 8's morning anchor, Allison Zimmerman, visited with a group of the ranchers moving hundreds of cattle out of the possible path of the fire.
And it looked like it was miles away.
There's a little bit of worry and confusion as these ranchers tried to figure out what to do with about 800 cattle near Falls Creek.
Our cattle could get burned. Cattle don't really run away from fire.
The Henry's Creek fire already burned along several creeks in the foothills, which is worrying ranchers.
Just not knowing. Just not knowing.
And if worse comes to worst,
that's our livelihood. It'd be pretty devastating.
So devastating, the ranchers got to work quickly to rescue those animals' lives.
We always thought it was going to stop.
And take a look at that plume of smoke there. I'm standing probably about 6 miles away from where the fire's burning. And while ranchers are making plans to get their cattle out, there's actually a benefit to having their cows graze here.
This grass is actually good grass. They'll eat it. But it's dry now. And the cows kind of, anything that's grazed, I mean, it's not going to burn through it as fast. It'll slow it down. And it's not old grass. It's fresher grass. It's shorter grass.
Some of the already burned areas are those places where cows aren't grazing.
Well, they're way big benefits, you know, for the country, I think.
Bit of trouble for the ranchers with cattle on federal land.
You know, that's their rule, is if something burns that you have to stay off for 2 years.
And as the fire continues to burn, firefighters, farmers, and ranchers are working to make sure no one is left behind.
We're going to protect them because they're important to us too, and we'll get them. We'll get them.
In Ririe, I'm Allison Zimmerman.
Some areas with cattle that have already burned, those cows were moved in time. So far, to our knowledge, we haven't lost any cattle. The ranchers are hoping they can keep them in temporary homes on temporary ground until maybe October.